So now we are entering part 4 of our interview, where we're discussing with Sarah Cillier her life as an international student. Can you tell us a little bit about what it has been like to study abroad, and not only study abroad, but study abroad in New Zealand?
Well, I have to say, New Zealand is a very multicultural place, in particular, Auckland, which is the city I'm in right now. Like more than half the students I've met in university are either international students or first generation immigrants, that kind of thing. So there are a lot of different backgrounds and cultures and languages represented. And because of that, it's been very pleasant. You never feel out of place because there's no such thing as in place. And everyone is very accommodating to different cultural needs. Climate wise, in terms of the actual climate, it'll rain sporadically, then stop, like someone pinched a cloud. But otherwise, it's been really lovely, knock on wood.
Thank you. Tell me, how do you balance your academic responsibilities as well as adapting and settling into a new culture?
Well, as I mentioned, Auckland is a very cosmopolitan place. So luckily, I don't have to worry too much about assimilating into a new culture. I have had to worry about taking care of myself as a single person. Yeah, single person, getting out of the house on time because no one's going to wake me up in the morning, making sure that I plan enough commute time, all that kind of thing. So it boils down to adulting in terms of my adapting to new culture. In terms of balancing my academic responsibilities, I came across a really good piece of advice in a TED Talk once, and that is that if something is worth doing, you will make time for doing it. And I really see that come into play when there are all these clubs, personal responsibilities, I have quizzes, there are events going on, I have assignments. I know that I can't do everything at once, but rather than letting that crush me, I focus on what I can do and choosing things that are worth doing.
Great. But tell me how you deal with missing your family.
I call them every morning.
Okay, that's a sure way of dealing with it. And you said one of the issues is adulting and taking care of yourself. How do you deal with missing food from Trinidad and Tobago?
That one's kind of tough. Lucky for me, there are a couple parallels because the halls I'm currently staying at does cater food, and they do have Latin American cuisine, so it's close. Not quite the same, but close. And I'm making do.
Good, good. I'm glad you have some bit of comfort food while you're there.